Hello, and welcome to today's briefing. I'm Dana, and I'm joined by Matt. We're covering a range of stories from politics to entertainment.
That's right, Dana. We've got a packed show for you today. Let's start with some breaking news in the world of politics.
President Trump has suggested renaming Lake Ontario to Lake America amid escalating trade tensions with Canada. The proposal is seen as another move in the ongoing trade war between the two countries.
That's an interesting development. How does this fit into the broader context of the trade war? Are there any other significant moves happening alongside this?
The trade war has been intensifying, with both sides imposing tariffs on each other's goods. Renaming Lake Ontario could be seen as a symbolic gesture showing the depth of the tensions. The reporting also mentions that such a change would be reminiscent of Trump's previous actions, like renaming the Gulf of Mexico to the Gulf of America.
Renaming a major geographical feature like Lake Ontario is a significant step. Do we know how Canadians are reacting to this proposal?
The articles don't provide a detailed reaction from Canada, but it's likely to be met with resistance given the historical and cultural significance of the name Lake Ontario.
That makes sense. Let's move on to another story related to Trump's recent actions.
Trump announced that all mines have been removed from the Strait of Hormuz and warned Iran against laying new mines, threatening immediate destruction to ships doing so.
The Strait of Hormuz is a critical waterway for global oil shipments. How significant is it that mines have been cleared, and what's the context behind this?
The clearance of mines is significant as it ensures the free flow of oil through the strait. The U.S. Navy confirmed the clearance, and Trump warned Iran that any new mine placement would be met with severe military action.
That's a strong stance. Do we know if there's been any response from Iran regarding this warning?
Iran has not directly responded in the articles, but there are mentions of heightened tensions and the potential for retaliation in other contexts, such as the recent U.S. sanctions.
Let's explore that further.
Iran has vowed to retaliate against the expanded U.S. sanctions, which the U.S. says will cut off Iran's economic lifeline. Tehran is confident that major trading partners will resist Washington's pressure campaign.
The U.S. sanctions are a significant escalation. How does Iran plan to retaliate, according to the reporting?
The articles mention that Iran has threatened both a possible military response and further reduction in oil exports. They are also warning of attacks on vital interests and energy choke points if their infrastructure is threatened.
That's a broad range of potential retaliatory actions. Are there any indications of how other countries, like China and Russia, are reacting to these new sanctions?
China and Russia have rejected the U.S. pressure campaign, according to the reporting. They are likely to continue trading with Iran, which could undermine the effectiveness of the sanctions.
Let's switch gears to a different story.
A Kremlin advisor has suggested that UK factories producing drones for Ukraine could come under attack from unknown sources. This follows Britain's decision to share long-range missile blueprints with Ukraine.
That's a concerning development. How has the UK responded to this threat, if at all?
The articles don't provide a direct response from the UK, but Russia views the UK's decision as evidence of direct military involvement in the war.
Let's move on to some economic news.
Lego has seen a 21% jump in sales in the first half of the year, thanks in part to World Cup and Formula One sets attracting new customers.
That's a significant increase. How is Lego managing to outperform its competitors like Mattel and Hasbro?
Lego's strategy of tie-ups with popular franchises like the World Cup and Formula One has helped attract new customers and gain market share.
Lego has been successful with various themed sets. Are there any other factors contributing to their growth?
The reporting also mentions success with K-pop, Star Wars, and botanical products, indicating a diverse range of appealing themes.
Let's discuss another economic story.
India is planning to exempt high-tech companies from BIS certification requirements to facilitate the setup of manufacturing facilities. This move is aimed at boosting the Make in India initiative.
That's a significant policy shift. Which high-tech sectors are likely to benefit from this exemption?
The exemption is expected to benefit semiconductor, artificial intelligence, and other advanced technology. Japanese firms had raised concerns over complex certification rules.
Let's move on to some sports news.
A new study has found that at least 25% of former NFL players who died between 2016 and 2021 had chronic traumatic encephalopathy, a degenerative brain disease linked to repeated head blows.
That's a striking statistic. How does this prevalence compare to the general population?
The reporting indicates that the rate of CTE among former NFL players is much higher than in the general population.
Let's discuss another sports story.
The new owners of the San Diego Padres, Jose E. Feliciano and Kwanzaa Jones, have expressed ambitious World Series goals. They've pledged to be all in for a championship.
That's a bold statement. What can we expect from the new ownership in terms of changes or investments in the team?
The reporting doesn't provide specific details on immediate changes, but the owners have conveyed a strong commitment to winning.
Let's move on to some entertainment news.
Dolly Parton has passed away at the age of 80. Her nephew announced her death in a video message.
Dolly Parton was a significant figure in country music and beyond. What's the reaction been like to her passing?
The reporting highlights that she will be remembered for her inspiration, wit, warmth, and kindness.
Let's discuss another entertainment story.
Australia's recorded music industry has decided to bar tracks wholly generated by AI from official charts, citing concerns over the impact on artists' livelihoods.
That's an interesting move. How does this decision reflect the broader challenges facing the music industry with AI-generated content?
The decision reflects concerns that AI-generated tracks could undermine the value of human creativity and artists' rights in the music industry.
Let's touch on a more personal story related to Dolly Parton.
Dolly Parton was married to Carl Dean for nearly 59 years before his death in 2025. Their long marriage has been noted for its privacy and enduring love.
That's a remarkable longevity for a marriage in the public eye. Are there any interesting anecdotes about their relationship?
The articles mention that despite rumors and affairs, the couple shared a bond built on enduring love. There are also stories of a cheeky arrest prank during their marriage.
Let's move on to another story.
A wildfire in rural Texas has quickly expanded to cover over 78 square miles, prompting evacuations. The fire began in a lightly populated area, and shelters have been opened for residents and livestock.
That's a rapidly developing situation. Are there any updates on the containment of the fire or the cause?
The reporting indicates that the fire is still spreading, and there are concerns about dry conditions contributing to the rapid growth. The National Interagency Fire Center has reported a dozen new large fires in recent days.
As we wrap up today's briefing, it's clear there's been a wide range of significant news across various categories.
That's right, Matt. From geopolitical tensions to economic shifts and cultural news, there's a lot to stay informed about. Thank you for joining us.
And we'll see you later. That's all for today. Goodbye.